Alright, here you go. You can have a look and see. Hey, the thumbnail updated for once.
Nice. Alright. Everyone's on. I'll move across to my normal position so that I can be heard.
And I will take a frickin' pill, because I know I can't socialize. Oh.
Voices sound okay. I'm echoey as a little bit, but again, I'm further away.
Oh, I haven't eaten anything today.
Do you want both pancakes, or do you want some actual food?
No, I'll eat when I'm done.
Alright.
I've just taken my freaking pill that makes my appetite completely go away. How's the audio?
Sounds fine. Sounds normal as it always does.
Okay, that's good. Debating whether I should put on music, but I don't think I should.
That's up
Well,
to
I'll
you.
put on like NCS in the background.
I'll join you on your stream properly very, very shortly. Because I'm just very quickly going to do one boss fight, because if I quit and leave now, I'd have to wait to and get there again.
Yeah.
And no, I didn't want to go to your YouTube channel, I wanted to go to where the stream is.
So the music will be like all copyright free, but it's like not gonna be how's the oh, it's not on. Okay, now. As far as like the audio and my voice.
Oh, it's music.
Yeah.
Music is very, very quiet.
Now? Should be
But anyway, I was like maybe 2 seconds away.
that's fine.
It's quiet enough that you can hear everything over it. If you want to just have music, you want it louder, but as it stands, it's okay.
Yeah, it's just I want it to be talk overable.
You can afford to go up maybe one or two more if you want to.
Playlists. Stream safe music for content creators. Sure.
Oh, actually, I should try it with this.
Huh?
Yeah,
It'll
on
be
half
exactly
volume,
the same.
it's half volume. We're still perfectly audible.
Okay. Cool.
We're quieter, but we're at half volume on my computer, and my computer volume's at 50% anyway, so I'm not at max volume myself.
Alright. I will give it to patrons.
As I said, I'm going to join you super, super quickly because I just want to very quickly finish this one fight I have.
That's okay.
Because then I can actually save and quit the game about it, worrying about crashing.
And then I can make it public.
If you're wondering, I'm fighting for dungeon boss.
Man, this brush feels like weirdly stiff. This one might be better. Oh my god. Trying to get the brush size down. But it goes in millimeter increments. Okay, there we go. That should be it. And then smoothing. And it changed the color again. There we go. that still feels weirdly small. Like, I need it to be like, oops, that pixel length. Oh crap, a donation already, what the heck? Ugh.
I'm sorry guys, I'll be there to help you out shortly.
Yeah, okay. Nia's coming in a minute, he's finishing up a game, so I'll be able to read the chat a little easier.
Yeah, I'm currently in Terraria just like fighting the skeleton boss and they'll be there shortly.
You guys are probably like, yay, finally we get to see Cadaver again. We've not had a lot of Cadaver recently, except for that one video that for some reason didn't do too well. I want to see that. Here. I can't unpin my freaking... Oh, there we go! Oh, someone got a banana! So what do you guys think of the shorts I've been doing? YouTube's kind of like nagging people to do more shorts, and I wanted to see how that would do. Everybody's probably like, no! The shorts thing is annoying. I'm only really doing it because YouTube kind of seems to be wanting people to. But if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and I won't continue. You're gonna save this and watch it later. You can do that. I tend to unlist them, but I don't completely delete them.
The only time you delete them is if they get caught with a copyright claim of music.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, hurting the channel more than it's already hurting.
I mean, I'm using completely copyright-free music right now, so if it gets a claim, I'm gonna be pissed. Copyright-free, excessive wubs music. Just sounds like constant farting. What is it with copyright-free music being all dubsteppy? I tried Procreate for the first time recently. Oh shit! Thank you, Puddles the Molten. I've seen you around before. But yeah, I tried out Procreate on the iPad, and actually it's pretty dang good for animating. The only problem is iPad and its stupid iOS Windows incompatibility makes transferring animation frames around a pain in the ass. How does Cadaver have like little lip things if his face is made of bone?
Magic.
Honestly, if I didn't give him at least a little bit stretchy face, he'd have like no emotions. So the first video I ever made with him in it, I was like, no, I'm not gonna make his face stretch because that's unrealistic. And it just looks like it's very, it doesn't look right like that. Oh crap, I forgot to... I'm gonna have to move this frame all the way from 0 to where it starts at like 200. Oop, and I better mute the music as well. I actually tried Flip-a-Clip the other day too when I was trying out Procreate. And actually, it's like a lot like Flipnote. It's really good, actually. I could probably make some pretty decent stuff in there. I mean, it's missing some, like, more complex stuff, but... No, it's very good. Like, for a starting program, because some of these animation programs can be really complicated. Ooh! Oh god, phone and finger! At least get a stylus or something. Seriously, tablets are a godsend. Once you go get a screen tablet like mine, you'll never want to go back.
I could make a joke there, but I choose not to.
Once you go screen, you never go back. Oh, I can see, like, hold on. Let me hide some of these spam comments. There we go.
Oh.
Well, it automatically deletes some, but I had it on the view where it was showing them, and I just got, like, a wall of emoji.
Oh, fair enough. It's because I know I'm not watching right now. They're misbehaving.
YouTube automatically removes it unless I set it to visible, but I set it to visible, and I was just, like... whiplash with a wall of hearts. I love you too, but man. Come on. But yeah, I tried Flip-A-Clip, and it would be really good for people who don't like the super overly complicated programs, because even Krita can be really complicated. It's powerful, but sometimes when you see all that stuff like thrown at you and you're like, oh god, I don't even know where to begin with this.
Unlimited power!
Yeah, unlimited power, no idea what the heck to do with it. Oh yeah, definitely recommend Flip-A-Clip for like, if you're not into the big complicated programs, you can always move on to big complicated ones later if you figure out how to master Flip-A-Clip. Flip-A-Clip Masters of 2021. My videos got in there and I do not use Flip-A-Clip, I don't know what.
Wait, is that actually a video?
Oh, they do lots of like compilation videos of Flip-A-Clip animations. I like see them, and my animations always get put in there, but I don't use Flip-A-Clip, so I'm not really sure what's going on there.
Huh. Neat. I mean, I guess they assume it's similar programs.
Yeah.
There's always the argument it's just because of the way you do your style.
It might just be because they assumed anyone who does animation memes is doing them in Flip-A-Clip. Hey, back in my day, it used to be Flipnote. With a whole 240p resolution, if that. In fact, I'm not even sure it was that. It was so low res, it was pixel art.
Oh, I love that. Back in my day.
Back in my day, we used Flipnote. On the Nintendo DSi, didn't have these fancy programs. Or you had to, like, you know, cave and get a really, really expensive Adobe Vector program, and I absolutely hate Vector. Bane of my existence. I've never worked with Vector, and everybody's like, oh, in order to do animation, you gotta know Vector art, because animation's only done in Vector. I'm like, no. I'm not gonna get hired, but no. Huh?
I see the purpose of vector art, but it's not hard to like convert something.
I can see
to
why.
vector.
Yeah, I can see why it would be good to use it for animation, because you know you're moving the stuff around all the time. But like, yeah, there's other options.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about
Hey, there we go.
that. Oh, God, he took me longer to kill than expected.
Don't my hands hurt afterwards? Not Not really. I've been drawing my whole life, and I think my hands just got really used to using pencils. I'm really lucky that I've never gotten any carpal tunnel issues or anything. I don't want to jinx myself, but I am very lucky. Because animating is known to... Yeah.
Actually, well, I said I was going to assist you. I'll be right back.
Although I will say, back and neck pain. I've got like... Well, I don't have gamer neck, but I'm gonna get gamer neck soon if I don't figure out a way to fix my posture when I'm drawing. That is one angry face. Why Cadaver angry? He's just viewed his tax return.
Now I'm here to help. Cadaver's mad because he's taken up. Got to have it taken for staying up all night watching dank memes. Twitchy.
Twitchy.
There's a donation for you.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh, cadaver petting. Oh, wait, I hope that still comes up.
Ah, I should do.
So, that was a good idea.
Cadaver may commit tax fraud.
Cadaver may commit tax fraud.
How do you tax him?
Yeah, like, I doubt he's, like, a legal citizen. Does he have an official ID? I don't know. Look, I've not really developed the world he lives in yet. He's kind of just a character. I'm not very good with stories.
I mean, from like previous animations, it seems like he lives in a shack.
Wait, where in the world does it seem like he lives in a shack?
The one original one with Elliot involved.
It's probably because I couldn't draw a house.
Well, I thought we were trying to make it look like a witch's shack. I thought that was the intent.
I don't think that any actual background was shown in that animation.
Was it not? Right.
No, there's no backgrounds in that animation.
Have I just placed an image for no reason?
You've placed him in a place, yeah. There isn't actually any backgrounds there, but it is implied that they're probably indoors somewhere.
Huh. I head Cadaver's skull has tiny fuzz.
Cadaver's skull has tiny fuzz?
I imagine it's probably about imagery for that to turn it into a like furry character, even though his head is resin.
Yeah.
Because I love the fact that, and this is just generic like rambling here, that a lot of Cadaver's animations take place in cityscapes, and a lot of Cadaver fursuit pictures take place in nature.
I mean, what am I gonna do? Walk into a city wearing that thing? Scare the shit out of people. I can't do that. Yeah, I would like to get some, like, city pictures with Cadaver, but it's a little hard without scaring people.
I imagine what would be a cool idea is to go to one of those, like, I'm not gonna say abandoned cities, but like...
Oh, abandoned building Cadaver pics, yeah. Those are the best ones. I just need to go to more abandoned buildings.
Well, I mean, like, straight up in the US, like, we abandon, like, cities because of, like, making roads in other places.
What, like Detroit?
Is Detroit like that?
Detroit's a little bit like that.
Fair enough.
It's also incredibly dangerous. Like, I would not want to be in Detroit in a fursuit.
Well, it's also referring to, like, that little city we drove through, that one-time style of thing, where it's, like, it's on the verge of just, like, dying off because...
Oh, you mean my grandma's, like, town. Remington. Yeah,
well, I was trying to avoid saying the location.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're nowhere near that. Like, we could not be further away. Yeah, it's a bit of a... It's like a yeah, there's just old people living in there.
You know, for a merch request, this is the most interesting one. Of
Wait, merch request?
Have you ever considered selling hats? I'm required to wear one. I lost the rest of the comment.
Why is he required to wear a hat?
I'm required to wear one, and it'd be hella cool to flex some of your art on it. I imagine it's probably one where they are outdoors a lot, or...
I have not considered hats. Man, those pins are like... I thought people would like them a bit more than they have. But then again, half my audience is unable to, like, spend money right now.
I also think it was a bit of my fault. I influenced a little bit too much of the idea.
I think the axolotl videos tend to be a bit more, they just happened to trend sometimes.
I think they fell off trending because, of course, like, it's been a while since the updated Minecraft thing, and now they've gone to, like, new mobs. And that's kind of where, like, a lot of the popularity from them suddenly sprang up from.
Maybe.
I mean, the last time...
I was watching VidQ guy's videos and, like, about audiences and stuff like that, and it sounds to me like people are here for edgy furries, and the axolotl video just happened to take off. But the people who like the axolotl video the most are not returning subscribers, so that's why my views have been dropping, because I keep making axolotl stuff.
I also think...
Or it's just random.
I think YouTube's been punishing creators a lot recently too.
Yeah.
Like, outright. It's just, genuinely, the system is removing subscribers for new content.
Well, no, it's not... The algorithm isn't recommending a lot of animations.
It's not just animation, like, literally, I've seen, like, 6 videos on the subject now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
YouTube is in a state where, technically, it's not promoting content out properly, so it's removing subscriber counts, then adding.
Weird. I mean, my subscriber counts goes up, but the views have been down a little bit. Or by a little bit, I mean a lot.
You say this, December you lost, like, probably about a third of your subscriber base.
No, I didn't lose anyone. It's that the views, they were not returning to the video, or they weren't being notified of the new videos. They're still there, it's just that the algorithm isn't showing them anything. Like, I'm subscribed to so many people, and the algorithm won't, like, show me when they post a new video. And it's annoying. It's like, what's the point of subscribing?
Yeah. By the way, a question has popped up. Do you like anime?
I consider that I like anime, but I have been a little bit off it recently. The newest popular stuff has been a bit in my opinion.
There's some anime movies I'd like to watch now.
Yeah. I do like anime, though. It's just, I feel like I was really enjoying Hero Academia, but oh my god, they are just going so slow right now. It's like they're stalling on making new episodes, or I swear, half the episodes, the characters don't do anything. Nothing happens. It feels like they're dragging it out as long as physically possible, and it's driving me crazy. I don't have the attention span for that.
Rotation right now. I mean, they've released, like, I think they've released 2 movies before they've released a new season. One of which I'm not sure, but it looks like it might be one of those, either a reference to a, like, story design they were going to go for instead of, or maybe a reference to a show which could exist at some point. Like, it's one of those characters which doesn't quite, like, fit in the same context, but at the same time it really does.
I just got tired of sitting through filler.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, thank God I watched Naruto, like, well after the series was going, because I feel like it would have driven me crazy, the filler, and I would have just stopped watching.
Dude, I skipped so much of that filler. You didn't even have to deal with a talking ostrich.
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't have to deal with any of that. I just... You curated the experience for me, so I enjoyed it a lot.
I still think the funniest moment we had watching it was just like,
thanks, Sora, for all of your help!
who the fuck is Sora?
Who? What?
Side
oh!
character. Yeah, the
right,
side character was just like, was in a
when we
filler.
skipped that filler arc, and then you enter in on this episode. Oh, thank you, Sora! Bye! Bye! Who the heck is Sora? We never heard of him again. Oh, this is kind of funny.
The thing is, you can tell it's filler when A, the games don't even make reference to it, and B, when they do like the big flashback scene of all other characters involved, they don't even include them.
Didn't the games just, like, forget about Yamato or something.
Yeah.
Something really funny like that.
I want to say it's the third fighting game. They hadn't finished the actual story yet, so they went as far as like the tailed beast fight.
Yeah, and they're like,
spoilers, sorry.
Yeah, like Yamato gets kidnapped or whatever, and then they just end the thing, and everybody's like, "Yay! The world is saved!" And I'm like, "Where the fuck is Yamato? You didn't freaking save Yamato!"
Yeah, I couldn't resist not showing you that. That was so funny.
Oh, I originally hated that character because I was like, "No, they can't replace Kakashi." But then I liked the joke of the whole like
Super
generic
serious
NPC guy. But then he ends up being funny. I like comic relief characters.
Alright, hi, of context, I'm Neo Axolotl. Just giving you guys a voice in the background for
my
conversations and reading chat.
Stream reader.
Yeah, I'm getting way too involved. I'm the fault. I'm the reason there's cute stuff on the channel. It's my fault.
But yeah, I was watching those VidQ videos and they're like, "Oh yeah, you can't vary your content at all. You have to stick to one thing and one thing only." I'm like, I want to keep drawing, but I also like don't want my channel to fail. You know, suck. Like I don't want to draw the same thing over and over. That would be awful.
I would personally say, and this is just my viewpoint, and I'm sure chat would probably agree with me at certain points, moving your schedule so that you've got posts more spread out until the YouTube stuff changes back to normal.
Yeah.
Like,
and I hate having to like...
Or...
I hate having to be like, smash that like button, but like, if you do want notifications, you have to like, it's not even about the bell anymore. Like, the bell doesn't matter anymore. Even if you click the bell, you won't get notifications for your favorite YouTubers. It's the algorithm that gives you that now. So essentially, the only way to ensure that you get notified of new videos, especially they'll show up on your homepage, is if you comment on them. So like what I do, like whenever I want to watch Into the Microcosmos, because I don't want to miss a single second of that, I just comment on every video. I'm sorry about this.
Yes, this is pre-recorded. You are not seeing any of these live comments. Don't worry about... Sorry, I can't resist doing that.
It's a weird question people ask, is it pre-recorded? Why would it be pre-recorded?
I know some people do the Premiere stuff and it looks like it's going live. Like, because it has the same chat.
Oh, I forgot he has a thing in his mouth. Oh well, I'll draw that later. I like making that because it glows. It's pretty.
Did you pull any April Fool's Day stuffs?
I didn't. I felt like I was already like anxious, so I was like, I don't want to be like wondering what's real and what isn't right now.
We had a silly idea for one. We had a couple silly ideas. For one, I wanted to do a stream yesterday where you had to put it with me drawing.
That would have been funny. Start a stream and have like Neo be the person drawing, and me be the person answering questions and stuff. He can't.
I can't draw. I can't art.
Not to say this in a rude way, but he can't draw very well.
I have the drawing skill of I was going to say 12-year-old, but that's giving like me too much credit.
It's just because you never liked to draw and you never practice it, so you know. I mean, of course you wouldn't be able to draw if you can't practice it often. And you can't practice it often if you don't enjoy it.
Yeah. I mean, I do like trying to sometimes, but at the same time, it's just... I don't know, I have dexterity struggles.
Yeah, I noticed you have a little bit of hand dexterity stuff.
I mean, just don't ask me about my gaming skills on tracker pad.
Oh my goodness. He plays like video games and stuff using a tracker pad. Not even a mouse. Like, I don't even think you've touched a mouse since I've known you.
I have to use a mouse occasionally, just to like... Well, on the rare occasion the scroll wheel thing doesn't take like the tracker pad commands. There's one in the drawer.
What is this song? I have no idea what songs are going to play, by the way, because I'm using copyright-free NCS playlists.
I refuse to get a mouse. You can't make me.
What?
Also, guys, I'm just going to say this now. Be careful spamming. I don't want to like time people out or kick people, so just be aware. Because I will start having to deal with it if it gets too much, okay? I am also the moderator in this chat, so...
Ooh, there's still a lot of people in here, wow.
My one says 466, I might need to refresh because I'm still on the unlisted version.
Mine says that.
I tell you what we did watch recently, fun. A good movie, wasn't it?
Oh, I watched Turning Red, it was so fun. I loved that. It was quite good. It was fun. Something Disney still does really well is lighthearted. Well, actually, there was more Pixar, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a Pixar one.
I mean, Disney technically owns Pixar, but
I mean, Luxor
like
was in
the
it,
studio's
so yeah.
still separate, so.
People are hating on Turning. I mean, I can kind of see why some people might.
I literally cannot see why people would hate on that at all. Like, at all. Like, I cannot see anything even slightly odd about it. It was just like a really lighthearted kids movie, to be honest.
I'm glad some of the jokes didn't last as long as I thought they would. I would have got more annoyed if they had lasted longer. There were certain, like, jokes and, like, points in it which...
Oh, the period jokes? Man, it's just the same as those, you know...
Well, it's not just, like...
They make that joke, like, all the time, but with boys. Like, oh, you know, it's... They make
We
that
all
joke
sit
on-
down and talk about the bird and the bee joke, yeah, I know
Yeah,
that
it's
one.
like...
But even, I get annoyed at those, too.
Yeah, I don't really think anything of them.
It's like one of those moments where if a joke lasts too long and it's not funny the first time, it will begin to grate.
Yeah.
But no, it's still a good movie, and I've been making you watch a Netflix show,
Oh god, I'm enjoying that show. What's it called again?
Inside Job.
Inside Job. Okay, I literally didn't even know the name of the show. Like, how bad is that? I really enjoyed that because the female character lead is really funny.
I almost said Inside Out by mistake, but...
No, that's a good... I've watched, like, what, 4 episodes now, so I'm not, like, in it, but... You know my actual name, do you? Oh god, where's... Okay, just making sure that I don't have, like, something doxing myself by accident. Alright, take a guess of what my real name is. I'm not gonna say if you're right, but I'm curious if you are. I literally can't see.
I don't know who said it because I was busy doing something else. I'm just moving,
Jasmine!
I'm just moving a little bit of the emote spam.
Oh. Jasmine. Do I sound like a Jasmine?
I can show you
Chelsea.
the world. I can show you my
Dude, there were like
driveway.
20 Chelseas in my old school. There was like an entire horde of them.
Oh, someone's got fan art for you.
Oh shit! They've made a fan art thing, check it out please. Oh, where is it? Ah! If it's on their channel, man, I wish I could figure out how to get like... I don't know what the deal is, because like Twitter notifications, I thought they were doing really a good consistent job of notifying me when somebody mentions me. And they were at first. But then I keep getting those like, your third is your new boyfriend, and it's like...
Yeah,
And then I don't see like people adding me to show me fan art, and I'm like, ah, I keep missing them.
Even I get those. And
Sometimes I find them like ages later, and I occasionally, just in case, because I'm so self-centered, I Google myself. No, but I do, because otherwise sometimes things don't show up. But then...
Apparently I sound like an Adam.
Adam.
Wait, are you calling me Adam or Hannah?
Oh, they're guessing my name. They're getting like
so
all of the like popular names from when I was born type of year.
Yeah, but how come I think you're born in the wrong year? Because I didn't realise your 94 is your actual birth year.
Hmm?
But I didn't realise 94 is your birth year.
Oh yeah, the animation memer wiki that says Wimble 94, born in 95. It's like...
Yeah, that's quite funny.
Okay. Muhammad is the most popular name, so I'm gonna guess that. Obviously. Is Muhammad can't be a girl name, can it? I mean, not typically.
I'm gonna make the random comment and say, actually, no.
Oh my god, it's like the guy I met.
Guys, please. I'm trying to take control of this chat.
The guy that I met on the airplane that time that I accidentally spilled an entire Coke can on, and his name was Muhammad. He had the same first name as last name. I'd never heard that before. Oh god, thank god he wasn't mad at me. Poor guy.
Oh, Thoughts of Space Coke. We haven't actually got it over here yet.
What the heck is Space Coke?
It's space flavored Coke.
Space flavored?
Yep, space flavored.
So it's like carbonated water?
From what I've heard of, it tastes like cinnamon and like small-ish flavors, like very like earthy berries.
Strange. Why would they name it Space? Space Coke? Honestly, I thought you were talking about some sort of crazy drug. Really?
From what I've been told, it's supposed to like match the idea of like camping out style drink, so looking at space.
Oh, like space watching, stargazing kind of.
Yeah, they're going for like that.
I wonder
kind of
if they're gonna release that around like when the James Webb. Oh, it's already out in America then? Oh no, we don't have it.
I mean, the US is sorry, not the US. The US has it. Areas would go nuts for it.
Oh, she would.
I mean, the Coke energy drink was nasty.
That was disgusting. Recently, I feel like the diet or the Coke Zeros we've been having are like weirdly flavorless. Is that like, did they do something to it? It feels like almost like. Ugh.
I think it also might just be a case of we had too much of it. Like it was literally our
Maybe.
only drink for a month. I have like the new like mix up though.
I want to get more fruit juices, but the fruit juices here with no preservatives in them and stuff in the UK because of UK law or whatever, they don't.
Where you watch the bad guys.
They don't last. Oh, I'm totally gonna watch Bad Guys. Hell yeah, anything with like a furry.
Except Sing.
I'm glad they fixed his. Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. I'm glad they fixed his teeth. Like originally, the teeth had like, they looked like a giant like white square. They weren't defined enough, and now they fixed it, so that's good. Should I put this paper on a separate layer? Nah.
I haven't watched Squid Game actually.
No, I haven't either. It didn't seem that striking to me. Like, it just seemed like another death game show.
It was just a case of like when it came out, A wasn't paying for Netflix, and you know, I'm not going to be going sailing anytime soon.
What?
Pirate joke.
Oh. You'd struggle to find it, probably. I struggled. I couldn't find Turning Red
It's also one of
anywhere.
those ones where, yes, I don't mind watching like subbed shows, but I struggle when it's live action subbed for some reason.
Really?
Because it's all in. I want to say it's Korean.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just actually not a huge fan of live action shows unless they're like, you know,
I believe that
particularly.
too.
I was binging sci-fi movies, but I was using like a YouTube channel that does movie recaps because I can't be bothered to sit through a billion talking scenes. If it's not visually interesting, my attention is just whoop, gone. And animation to me is the most visually interesting.
I know there's some more pop-up episodes of the Owl House, but I kind of want to wait till like.
Owl House is so good.
I mean, I don't know if it's appeared on our like version of Netflix right now. I should look.
Owl House
Not
wasn't on
Netflix, Disney.
Oh.
Sorry, when I say Disney.
We have it right now, don't we? Because we had to watch Turning Red.
Yes, we do, but I don't know if I've updated the episodes. It takes bloody years to do it.
Yeah. Like, you would think that on release it would be updated. Like, it's one of the things that gets me about Disney Plus. It's like, well, paying for this service and they don't even update the new shows. Like,
Yeah.
man, they're really.
I'm just
getting
glad they
too
didn't
comfy
call the
with
malarkey of like Disney Plus Premium
freaking
malarkey.
Raya in the last. I pirated Raya specifically because I didn't want to do. I had already bought freaking Disney Plus, and then they have the nerve to be like, nope, you need Disney Plus Plus. Oh, come on. Fuck off. But yeah, I've been enjoying Inside Job. The main character kind of reminds me of me-ish. A little bit less intense. Or a little bit more intense, sorry.
I have a hunch, I'm just sorting it now.
What?
Put my phone in airplane mode. Don't know why, just call it a hunch, just...
Oh,
You know-
so many of my family members follow me on here now. It's like, I can't... Oh well, I live in a different country than all of my family, so who cares if they have a problem?
I think it's also just a case of, like... It's expected at this stage that you can say what you want on here.
Yeah.
And... chances are very, very low that they show up and watching. Can you hear a helicopter outside?
I can't.
Oh, actually, are they hearing the fan?
Oh crap, sorry. I can't fix that. I don't know how to fix that.
I mean, it's your computer being mad. That's the main part of it.
No, I don't want to... What the heck?
Save.
Oh, thank you. I just tried to move frames and for some reason it paused the music. That's gonna be annoying.
I guess technically I did do something for April Fools, but must be anything in your chat would be interested in.
What did you do?
The local
forget.
store had a April Fools like deck building contest.
Oh.
We had to win Magic the Gathering Commander Magic the Gathering in a very silly way,
Huh.
which is kind of my forte.
Oh,
deck
yeah,
building.
that's your shit, man.
I punched them to death with a bag of pennies. That was my goal.
Fun.
Do I collect Pokemon cards? Not anymore. It's a very expensive hobby, and I did get rid of the some of the collection just to like make space.
Make space for magic cards.
Yeah, I'm collecting Magic. I'm picking up Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit again.
And I still collect bones. Literally, like, not even joking. But, like, I recently sent off a lot of my bones to a museum, which is rad. I know I probably said this in the last stream, but I'm still, like, crazy about the fact that they said, oh yeah, your taxidermy is pretty good. Might be able to put it up in the display. And I'm like, oh my god, I might have my actual
Hopefully they'll
work
tell
on
you if they
display in a
do.
museum. That'd be awesome. I know, and I'm waiting for her to email me back and tell me what those two unknown skulls were. The dolphin, I want to know what it was. It's probably just a common dolphin, but still.
I have a bad habit of shiny hunting in games. In
I used to go
Pokemon.
crazy shiny hunting. I always used to do it the legit way too, instead of just like, you know, a normal person just spawning it in.
So I reset my diamond game, and I'm currently sat inside, like, in front of Dialga for the last, like, probably 3 weeks, 3 months odd, probably, like, decent while. Just trying to get a shiny one.
Oh my god. Why? Just spawn it in.
Be- Well, for one, I don't have a hack switch.
You don't need a hack switch. All you need is an iPhone app that sends the Pokemon to you through the trade system.
No, they don't have the box one in
Oh,
the
really?
remakes.
Oh, I remember when I was using
And
white.
two, it's a challenge. It's the point of it. It's a
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
one
the
to
challenge
find.
is the point. I remember, like, my old white game, like...
That sounds so bad without context. I know you
What?
mean Pokemon. Your
But my
old white game.
Well, my old white Pokemon White was, why is that bad? What? I don't understand how that sounds bad.
Pokemon fun.
But... Now I've gotten distracted. Oh yeah, my friend was like, check out all these cool Pokemon I caught, and he like gave me a whole bunch of shiny like legendaries and stuff. And for the longest time I was like, wow, he must be so good at this game, but then I figured out you could freaking spawn them in with an app. And I'm like, wait a minute.
I will be honest with you, I do like normal shiny hunting, like, you know, actually chaining and the things like that, like the actual like mechanics where you have a chance of increasing your rate by doing something. I'm not a big fan of like reset shiny hunting, which is what the
Yeah.
algo is right now. But it's
Oh,
also like the only
yeah.
chance of doing it.
I like the shiny hunting that you actually do in the game, not like where you have to shut off your system. And, yeah, it's boring.
Arceus is actually being really kind for like shinies.
Yeah, but I also feel like if they're too lenient, then
It's not as fun.
yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of being ultra rare.
But ignoring the red Gyarados, because event, my first shiny Pokemon in the game was actually in Pokemon Emerald, and it was the most painful experience. So, as you go between the beginning town route, you don't actually get any Pokeballs till like you do the little starting mission, whatever it is, like the little tutorial thing. And the first Pokemon in the first patch of grass was a shiny Wurmple.
Gosh darn it. Terrible. It's
Yeah.
the ultimate. Every Pokemon player's worst nightmare.
Yeah, I had no way of doing anything about it. It was just like the first ever like non-event shiny was that.
Rip.
Yeah. Shiny hunting in Sword and Shield was actually pretty okay. I actually do like the.
I never played Sword and Shield. I haven't played anything since X and Y. I just got a little bored of the formula being
Repetitive
exactly
formula.
the same, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And the
entirely.
stories got a little bit worse as well, so then it was like,
Sword and Shield's story is actually the worst. Like, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
no.
it just is.
Like, I feel like White had, like, an interesting story and some interesting characters, but then... I don't know, man. I feel like Pokemon's on its way out. It's cute, and everybody loves the characters, but they just like the characters for the characters.
Pokemon Sun and Moon and Pokemon Sword and Shield have some of the worst storytelling. Like, I don't even know where to begin with it. Like,
Where do I begin?
okay, I'm not doing the Rio rants. I've gone past that stage. I know. I used to have an old show, guys, which I used to like start with that exact sentence.
I told you I did watch those. You didn't believe me.
No, I didn't. But then again, I'm kind of glad.
I mean,
I'm
admittedly,
glad
I didn't remember a lot of the information, because, quite frankly, it was kind of
I was boring. I was
No,
very
no, no,
bored.
it wasn't you that was boring. It was the actual topic. I was like, eh.
I was trying. I was learning.
Oh, I found it for a YouTuber that's in the UK. Oh crap, what's his name? I liked his videos. Like, I was just looking at it and I was like, oh, these are nice. It was like something collie. And he's got like that British accent and he does some pretty good videos. Gosh darn it, where did he... He's another one of those generic furry YouTubers, but I still enjoy those. Artemis Wishfoot, that's what it was. Artemis Wishfoot. Anyway, he's in the UK, which is cool. He might be at Compulsion.
Legit question for you, by the way. I know it's a question we've answered before, but nice people are new joining. Any specific pronouns?
Oh, any is fine, really. I consider myself non-binary, but sometimes I just go by she because it's easier. But I do like being called he on the internet sometimes when people don't know. Yeah, I don't care.
You'll say whatever for me. Like, I sound like a guy, therefore refer to me as a guy. I'm technically in a non-binary category as well.
Everybody's non-binary these days, which is great. Because fuck gender. I should do like a little cadaver like pride thingy. Like, because I guess I consider myself asexual. Hard to decide sometimes. Not something you can decide super quickly. Demi-ace, whatever the heck Jaden Animations is, I think I'm the same.
See, the thing is, I'm just not one who particularly worries about the label too much. Like,
Yeah.
if you make the mistake, I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're pretty chill.
I do understand the reasons why for some people it can be a touchy subject, but nah, versus it's like...
The only time when it's a touchy subject is when people just refuse to use the right pronouns, and it's like, why? Not even like accidentally, just like, I don't want to bother doing that. It's like, I'm specifically gonna go by he just to annoy you. This is one thing about being in the UK that's been nice is there hasn't, I mean, I haven't experienced a lot of bigotry since I've moved here. Like, at all. Compared to, like, in the States.
You know, then again,
it's still pretty bad, but it's just not quite as bad. I lived in a weird place in the States where it was a little bit like...
I think it can be worse in other places in the UK. I'm not even
yeah, like Birmingham and Manchester and stuff, I'm sure. But it has been a little bit better, which has been nice. I mean, as far as people's opinions go. As far as medical care, hell no. You guys suck at that. Sorry, I shouldn't get political in here. Whoop.
Changing the subject.
Change the subject before I start screaming about UK healthcare sucking. Ugh.
I say as I take a drink.
Hey, I got my immigration visa. I don't know if anybody cares about that, but...
By the way, you still got to pass that stuff backwards. I could put it away so we don't lose it.
I'll do that after this. But,
Your new photo looks hilarious, though.
Oh my god. I wore, like, a really light-colored hoodie, and it looks like I'm naked in my visa photo. So my ID just looks like I'm not wearing any clothing. It's like, oh, okay. It's almost worse than the last one.
It's quite funny. I think that's a name I recognise. I haven't seen it in a while.
Who? Okay, Attic! Hey!
We've also got some furry events coming up soon.
I know, Confuzzled, another furry con, so that'll be my second furry con. I went to Midwest last year and it was just so fun. Ah! There was so much going on there, it was like overwhelming. I wish I could have stayed longer. Obviously, like, I mean, in the convention, I did stay in the States for a bit.
See, the con was fun, but oh my god, was it a clusterfuck.
Dude, we ran into so many terrible problems. Like, I nearly didn't even get granted entry to this freaking country. I had to buy, like, 2 extra COVID tests, apparently because I got vaccinated in 2 different countries. I got 1 vaccine in the UK and 1 in the States. And you shouldn't do that. I would recommend not doing that because none of the countries recognize each other's vaccines, and I count as unvaccinated practically everywhere now, which sucks, even though I've had all my vaccines.
I mean, your US card is working fine because no one's bothered to check. Like,
yeah, nobody's checking anymore, but yeah, like if I went into a place where they really had to check, they'd be like, I don't know.
On top of that, the hotel booking was wrong, which wasn't entirely my fault.
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought it was right too, so.
Like, we both looked at it and said, are we sure this is the right one? This looks in the wrong place. But
there are 2 of the same hotel, and yeah, that's confusing as heck.
I lost my wallet for about a decent 2 hours, which had everything in it.
What bad thing happened? Oh, and then Cecil got money
Cecil's
taken.
cards got stolen by the actual ATM machine.
Yep.
Our food we got went to the wrong building.
We couldn't figure out how to get food because, like, the area the convention is like super rich business park area, and every food was absurdly expensive. Like, just getting breakfast at the hotel, like regular old like standard breakfast.
Kind of crap.
It was like $20 or more, wasn't it?
It was actually really crap food too.
Yeah, it wasn't even good. Yeah, it was terrible. So then
the pancakes were just like genuinely disgusting.
We tried to order from, like, the first time I've ever had like a DoorDash order.
It was
from Walmart, and they sent it to the wrong hotel.
Luckily for us, like, the hotel staff because the other building was the con building, were really good about it, held on to it, and the actual person like put it in their personal office, like, to look after it. I'm actually pretty sure she might have been the manager on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, it was still fun, regardless of all of the problems and the fact that it was like 6 times more expensive than I intended. Oh yeah, and then our luggage, of course. The whole, what do you mean? You don't have any luggage. Who doesn't have any luggage?
About that bit.
Who buys an airplane ticket with no luggage? Like, freaking don't buy anything off Expedia anymore. Was it Expedia?
It was Expedia.
Yeah, they've started,
But I did go for cheaper options. So
well,
that's been
no,
full part
I
of
looked
it.
into it because of the scammy thing that they did to my parents as well on the way back. They changed hands a while back, and now they're kind of not doing too well. Like they've put in some almost scammy practices that I would say, you know, I don't even think PayPal would accept that type of transaction.
I mean, to be fair, it's like the first time ever I've had like issues with them.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
major issues.
But overall, even with all those problems, oh my gosh, it was so fun. I literally just no regrets at all. Would have preferred that it didn't cost that much, but
Yeah.
oof.
No.
Well, I knew it was going to cost a lot, and there were a lot of like extra things that kind of accidentally happened, so out of our control. Tried, did our best.
This con should be going a lot smoother because we already technically have like a room in the main building.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, like we've also got that meet coming up later this. Is
That
it
should
this
be
week or is it next week?
This I don't know. Yeah,
It's
there's like a there's a local game nerd geek store that all of the chains in like our area for some reason just decided we're going to have furry meets, and I'm like, what? That's weird. I don't know who's made the decision, but we're gonna go to it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Like, it almost felt like it was like a corporate decision to start having furry meetups, and I'm like, whoa, that would be quite weird. Like, it would be really interesting, because I don't think any corporate thing has ever really gotten into the furry stuff. In a way, it's like, yes, but also, corporate? I don't know. I certainly think it will be their mistake if they
didn't know what they're doing.
Yeah, if they don't know what they're doing, you're gonna end up with people being like kind of weird. Because yeah, I'll admit sometimes furries can be a bit
Much.
much. I feel bad for all the like random staff members in there who have
Not
no
opening.
idea what's going on. Oh, thanks, dude. Is that a hippo? But yeah, I feel bad for like the random staff members who are just like there to.
I mean, it could be completely wrong, but we never actually could be furries as well.
Yeah, they could be, but still, like, I'm pretty sure most of those staff they hired aren't. And those staff are gonna be like, what the heck's going on?
This is why I'm only going to take, like, the heads rather than the actual
Yeah, I'm
full
not taking
suits.
the full-on one.
Because if we need to eat for whatever reason, we've got, like, the easy option to.
I'll try to, like, make a good impression. Hopefully they'll continue them. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, it depends on which suit you're taking as well. I mean, everyone's going to love both your suits.
No, I mean, like, a good social impression, like, not be,
Oh, yeah.
not be antisocial like I usually am. I love drawing the same thing over and over.
No, I feel like we're losing energy.
It's just these frames are really similar to one another. I'm like trying to do it as speedy as possible.
There's no rush. They just had to put it on us for a while, and our social dynamic.
Yep. One of those little weird face holes disappears.
Basically.
I'm surprised nobody's questioned what the heck those little face holes are.
I mean, people have, but we just don't know how to ask what they are.
What in the world are these holes on his face? So, like, he's modeled off of a real skull, so those holes are the, holes that the veins go through to feed the nose. So they're just vein holes.
Oh, it's a failed nose piercing. No, I know it's not on the nose, but still. There for the nerves.
Hmm? Oh. Oh, are they for the nerves and not the veins? I don't know.
That's what someone said.
I think they're for both.
I mean, Warham's gonna get stressed because he can't even have to go red face like some people do. Does he just got like one of those massive emote ones above his head?
The anime blush emote where it's like 5 little red lines.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I think he does. I think he does that in the donation emote.
I don't know, and you just know some people are going to try to find me out.
Oh crap! I'm not trying to bait. I promise.
Oh, are we going to Ferrari this year?
Oh, that.
I've almost been debating it because it's aquatic themed.
Yeah, last year was a bit boring and it cost a lot.
We did last year's.
Well,
was that Ferrari Luma last year, or was there another one in between?
I don't remember, but I definitely remember there was a convention that was like free that was better. I don't know. VR chat gives me like mega headaches.
Like, Ferrari is nice to like hang out in as a room space and like meet up with people, but at this stage, I'm not sure. Like the I feel like the reason for charging has kind of gone out of the way. Also, you may want to look at the donations.
Oh, ooh, oh my gosh! Wait, how much is that? I have no idea.
I don't know what MX is.
Oh, from the country that acts alone. Nice. I don't think I have a lot of audience from Mexico now that I think about it. I mean, obviously I got one.
But I might look into Ferrari again, depending.
I just need a reason to like use my VR chat model. I love that model that
really
Dracius
nice
made. Like, man, Dracius, like, you made that for friggin' free.
Oh, you applied to perform this year. Damn.
Ooh! Wait, at Ferality. Oh my gosh! If you do, I will maybe go look at that.
If we can figure out how to, that's half the problem. Like,
yeah.
The information's a little bit hit and miss.
Yeah, same with like getting into the actual rooms. That's another thing that I didn't like about VR conventions. The fact that VR chat has like really limited room numbers, so you don't get like these big party rooms. You get like, especially for panels. Like the Pokari meet and greet ended up just being my meet and greet by accident in one of those rooms.
I also remember the Skulldogs meet had to take place in a different server because of it was crashing too much.
Mm-hmm.
Twice. That was Riot hosting that one, I think.
Yeah. I haven't heard from Riot in a while.
They're still doing streams, I think.
I'm sure they're doing good. I'm just not very social.
Yeah. I feel like I've been getting worse, like, with one of the people. Oh, would you recommend CrowdMe to other YouTube artists?
So far, yeah, it's been good. I think it's invite only, though. But yeah, it's been good so far. I haven't found any issues with it. It's kind of nice being able to talk to like what is that guy, a representative? I don't know.
I know, but they have been very talkative. Like they've actually spoken back and forth, put the effort into like making things work. I think the only downside is, although you saw the pins like imagery-wise, they still haven't arrived here yet, like as a prototype version.
Yeah, I haven't gotten my own pin. Hold on a minute. Well, I think we can figure something out. I think that's just like, I probably should have planned that earlier.
I mean, you tried to. You held the video back for an entire month. And then suddenly you had to push it, so you had 2 videos at the same time. We were behind the scenes.
It's better than, like, the reason I quit Teespring is because Teespring was having some issues with quality. The printed shirts, they were washing off in my washing machine, like, really fast. And I thought maybe it was just my washing machine, but it turns out that it's been happening to other people, so I was like, uh-oh. Took me ages, and I lost a lot of money, but I did switch over to a better quality thing, because I don't want you guys... I don't want to give you guys garbage. Oh! Low quality content. That's the person's name. But then where are these hippos coming from? Where are the hippos?
You must have added some new ones. Oops.
I guess so. Oh, thank you guys.
Oh no, I lost the tab. Huh? Had a pop-up. I was trying to close it and accidentally opened it.
I can't wait to get to the color.
Hey, someone bought the alcohol pins.
Oh, hey! Hell yeah! I wonder how many I have left. I think there should still be plenty. Hopefully. I'm gonna be surprised when there aren't. I got so many of those. Oh my god.
You were prepped for a nice,
Yeah.
push and...
The other ones sell out, like, stupidly quick. Like, the last Cadaver one sold out in, like, 3 days. First Cadaver one sold out in, like, a week. Oh, heck! Oh, 3D animation. I was hesitant about it because of the drama and mistreatment of furry animators. Oh. Well, honestly, I haven't been getting that much, like, mistreatment. I mean, the casual, typical furry hate, yeah, it's like a meme, and it's usually kids, and they're being, you know, edgy, you know, oh, fur fag, or whatever. It's like, no, yeah, you have to deal with that, but at this point, it's like, what on earth are they mad about? Funny animal cartoons? Like, really? It hasn't been too bad. I wouldn't let that scare you off.
My personal argument has been, like, do what you find fun.
Yeah. Yeah, really, I just wouldn't worry about what other people think. Seriously, on the internet you will always find a huge group of people who are like-minded. Even if the first people don't like it that much, whatever. I think that's a social media in general thing.
How do you, and what's a good way to start an animation? It's a £10 donation for you.
Damn, thank you, dude.
Sorry, $10. I got the wrong currency. Hey, CG.
Okay, so there's, like, there's a book that I always recommend because it taught me things really early on. Like, really important stuff. It doesn't teach you software, but it teaches you the fundamentals of actually drawing and how to animate and make the characters move right. It's called The Animator's Survival Kit by Richard Williams. It's a really old book, but it's on Amazon's and places. But, like, it teaches you all the whole, like, ease in and ease out and those types of things that make animations look smooth.
Judah?
I hear, like, intense fan noises.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
I'm in danger.
I was just typing, like... Yeah, I'm in danger. That was, like, nearly crash level.
Taking off. Just trying to fly
How
away.
did it do that?
I don't know, mine does that all the time.
Why does it usually do it to that degree?
I was in the middle of saying something. Oh yeah, Animator's Survival Kit. It's really good. And then, of course, start with simple programs for animating, like Flip-a-Flip is pretty simple if you're not already into art programs. But if you're already into art programs, you may find it easy enough to just go right into digital animation. Because, like, Krita, which I'm using now, is primarily just a drawing program. Oh, our commission's available. Not really? Like, I open Your Character Here commissions very rarely. Mainly because I don't want to, like, take on any more than I can handle. Why are you typing in there?
Because you were answering questions while I was answering.
You're double answering questions.
Yeah, basically I was just saying that you're moving all your stuff to CloudMate directly rather than splitting it across, like, Redbubble and Teespring.
Well, I still have a Redbubble, but it hasn't been updated in ages, so I mean, you're free to buy stuff on there.
Yeah, because they're mentioning about, like, you putting stickers up on it, and you do, but you're planning on, like, moving stuff, like,
yeah, I think
to
I'll ask.
one universal place.
I think I'll ask them about stickers. It's kind of weird. Like, I have to ask them to put something up. It's not like Redbubble where I can just upload something. I gotta get approval. But I had to talk about stickers. Yeah, my Patreon. One of my Patreon tiers has a sticker, but Patreon is a bit weird with it because when I tried to get Patreon to add the sticker, it was like, oh, your tier isn't high enough cost. I'm like, that tier is $10. How is that not high enough cost?
By the way, Sleepless Kiwi has given
Oh.
you a donation.
Oh, I use Photoshop. Yeah, no, you'd probably be fine with animation programs then, because Photoshop's a bit of a difficult program. I think you can even animate in Photoshop using frames and stuff, but you don't have a timeline. So I'd recommend maybe not.
By the way, Cadaver emote does not have the blush emote.
Oh, it doesn't have the blush on it? Darn.
No, I just noticed. I think I know which one you're thinking of though. It's the one where he's like rubbing the back of his head.
Oh yeah, the heh. That like nervous.
Yeah.
I have like weeks where I hate Cadaver, and then I have weeks where I love Cadaver. I'm in one of those love Cadaver weeks. I go through cycles with my OCs. Hating one, loving them, hating them.
We need to get Cadaver a new jacket
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah. I haven't used the undo button in like 20 minutes.
Oh, the save button. Fun fact, Wingwolf always works on hardcore mode on these art programs, never saving until the project is finished.
No, I don't. I try not to.
I think you just
I haven't-
forget.
Yeah, it auto-saves sometimes, but sometimes not, which is not exactly convenient.
Wait, what did I do? I see thank you moderator, but what did I do? I don't remember.
Probably answered a question.
Maybe. I forget. I lose track of myself. Usually I'm used to breaking something. I'm trying to figure out why my computer made an airplane noise.
Yeah, I am excited for Confuzzled, actually.
And we know several, well, we know a couple of different people who are going so far. Which are going to be, like, nice to meet and hang out with.
Mm-hmm. You know, I should have asked Riot if they were going to MFF. I doubt they were, but that would be...
Don't... I feel like we... No, we didn't do it in the end. I thought we were going to.
Who do we know that goes to Confuzzled? Like...
Peaches Gecko, we've got Aries. I feel like there's another name. I know some of the people from the London meet are going.
Alright. That ultra-rich guy with the tanks?
I don't know if he is. I haven't
I think
seen.
he's not. I think he said he wasn't.
I don't know if Kid would be going. There's no UK base, right?
Yeah, Kid...
By the way, there's an immense amount of pressure to I say Kid instead of Sid. Just saying. But I'm looking forward to it, like,
No, that's a
looking for an
confusing
excuse to wear a suit.
Oh god, drawing freehanding in-betweens is like confusing as heck. Freehanding in-betweens, why am I doing this?
Because it's funny.
Ugh.
He's really angry. He's so mad he duplicated himself.
That is
I
an
know.
inside joke
Yeah,
that isn't
it
going to
is.
make sense to anyone.
Yeah. Oh boy, that was funny back then.
Yeah.
I mean, when have you seen Cadaver happy?
He very rarely smiles. I think he smiles for like a fraction of a second in the ghost meme.
I imagine he's one of those characters who looks scarier when smiling.
Yeah, probably. Skull face isn't exactly... I don't think I should be freehanding this in between. It's tolerable.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Oh, hang on, I'm trying to figure out which characters' names are which.
So this guy, the skull guy's cadaver. That should be fairly easy to recognize and remember since skull, bones, dead body. I didn't think about, like, his name. Like, I got a bunch of art. What?
You gotta pull to the merch shelf because of it.
Yeah, I had to, like, fix the merch. My merch got banned because well, not banned, but got restricted and removed from the merch shelf because I titled it Cadaver Skull Dog, and the bot was like, no, you can't put dead bodies on the internet. I'm like, no, that's not what I'm doing.
And of course, your athlete is bopping along in the corner.
And then my original for Affinity account that got banned during a bot wave, or during a hate wave. Which is fair, because their bot was, like, picking up on anything that would be... They were posting some, very troubling things on there during that hate raid. So I get it. But... Oh, crap, I haven't posted on For Affinity in ages. I knew I'd forget. I knew it.
You
Like,
made
too
anything
many
new
different-
for it?
Yeah, I've been posting art on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter's the easiest to post on. I have too many social medias to keep up with. It's good to, like, have multiple just for ease of, like, so people can find your shit, but yeah, I keep forgetting.
It's easy done.
Like, my Twitter is the most updated, but I hate Twitter the most.
Twitter's just a mix of either way too stressful or way too, like, barren.
Oh, I don't know what the deal is with Twitter. Something about Twitter is, like... I think it's the way the algorithm creates echo chambers.
Well,
It's a bit
currently,
stressful.
it supports hate.
The algorithm likes anything that's juicy and gossipy, so you end up with, like, the algorithm picking up on the, like, worst stuff and being like, you want to see this, right? You want to see people arguing about absolutely everything, right? No, I don't.
Big stretch.
And that ear does a little flop thing. I probably don't have to animate every single floof of hair blowing as he, like, moves his head, but I guess you guys like that shit, right? You like fluffiness. Man, freehanding this in-between is, like, difficult. But it's also not impossible. It probably looks super wonky if I, like, get rid of the onion skin and look out at it, but whatever. Actually, how does it look? Well, you know, that actually looks fine. What I'm doing is I'm drawing in between the, little lines of the frame in front and the frame in the back, which is called drawing the in-betweens. Oh, did I run out of music?
Wait, did music turn on?
No,
I
it just
don't
paused
listen.
for no apparent reason. Huh.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at?
I can't tell as an autocorrect. I'm assuming it's meant to... No, it has to be, like, genuine. Saying, do you flip shit?
Do I
Is it a
flip?
flip
Do I flip shit? No, I don't use. I've tried flip recently. That was kind of fun.
This made me laugh.
But yeah, I did try recently, and it seems like a good app, but it's not. It doesn't have enough features for me. I've gone full into like super complicated programs. I can't go back now.
Just
I've been
experimenting.
spoiled.
Musical pause just to waste your time having to tab out to look for it.
Wait, what? Is someone asking what the music is?
Oh no, they're just making fun of that. You had to stop to actually have a look. Because it stopped.
Yeah, it looks okay.
No, I'm just gonna stop. I started translating some of the comments in the chat, trying to figure out what's going on.
Don't bother, it's fine. I don't think YouTube like gets on creators about what's said in their chat. They'll just ban the random people.
Yeah,
It's
but
not like Twitch where you're responsible for everything anyone says in your chat, which is like
I
who the
might
heck came
have
up
to
with
just
that
do it to
idea?
get rid of a couple because,
That's okay.
like, they're being very nasty right now,
Oh, are they?
and I'm aware you're being nasty, so I'm giving you like the one warning. Like, I don't want to spend all day bloody translating the stream.
I mean, if they say something, if you find a translation that's specifically something, you know, trolly or whatever, just feel free to just mute them. I want to talk to the Russian audience, but freaking, I wish you could auto-translate the stream chat, man. Like, I want to ask them, like, how they're doing, what's going on as far as, like, YouTube banning and stuff. But I wouldn't be able to, like...
I know I could technically like switch browser and have it just auto-translate, but I
don't think you can have it auto-translate. I don't think... Like, you definitely have to, like, copy-paste.
I think there's a way of doing it on Chrome specifically.
I've got Google Translate on Chrome, and it doesn't do real-time chats, unfortunately. I'm sure there are apps for that, though. I might have to get one of those eventually. All I know is that I lost like 40% of my revenue because of the whole Russian demonetization thing. I'm not Russian, but 30% of my audience is, so they ended up, like, I don't get, like, paid for the views from them anymore. Which is like, no.
I mean, I usually have just like no problem with people like sat here doing it.
What?
Like speaking Russian, like the different language stuff.
No, it's fine if we speak different languages, but it is a bit hard to moderate. Like, if you do say something and it does get translated and it is negative, you're probably going to get kicked. Like, if this was Twitch, they'd be like, doesn't Twitch make people responsible for everything said in their chat? So, like...
They do. I
I'd
also
probably
think
have
it
to-
auto-bans people a fair amount of times.
Yeah, I'd probably, if it was Twitch, I'd have to, like, set it to English only.
I mean, I get why people do English only streams entirely, but it does feel like bad just going, you're speaking a different language, goodbye.
Yeah. All I can really say is if somebody's being a jerk, just report for me. Thank you guys.
It's also a case like I can't read the chat and translate at the same time, so
Yeah, don't worry about it, honestly. Everybody, you know, if something bad gets said in the chat, they know that it's not me saying it, so it doesn't matter. For now.
alright, I'll just keep a generic eye on it.
Yeah, don't worry.
Sorry guys, I just got very distracted trying to have a look at what's going on.
You actually can't set it to English only. Like, there's no way to do that.
I think technically you could ban characters.
I tried, it doesn't work. It banned every character. I banned the entire Russian alphabet for like 1 day, and it banned all the alphabet of every language.
Oh, I guess because technically you can translate into it, can't it?
Yeah, so it understood the letters were just letters, so it was like, alright, you want to ban every word in the language of the world? Cool. That was kind of funny. Do you remember the bot that Techno tried to make, the auto-censorship bot, where it would replace words with stuff, and then...
I do.
God, I'll never get over this. I never laughed so hard at the freaking amusement.
What was it, Snatterfish?
Snotherfish. Like, it's so funny, because you'll just say random things and it'll be like, no, you can't say that, and it's like, what did I say? I just said the word amusement. Where is the bad in this? And it took us like 20 minutes of discussion to figure out what it was censoring. And I'm like, this censor bot has a 14-year-old sense of humor.
Well, the thing is, that wasn't even Techno's fault, that was like before that too.
Yeah. That was actually in the game. Oh, man, you guys, I want to talk about, like, LOE was fun. I want to talk about my past. I used to moderate and make art for this little, like, My Little Pony fan game. It was like a little pony MMO. You could make your own pony and stuff. And I did some, like, clothing and things and maps and stuff. And, yeah, it was a fun little fan-made MMO. Unfortunately, it never really went anywhere. The fandom kind of died out before it got finished. But it was called Legends of Equestria. And it was cute.
That's technically where we met.
Yeah, technically we met working on that. And then we went to BronyCon. I was a brony for a while, can you guys believe that? Honestly, it was fun. Like, I think the only reason some people have really bad problems with certain fandoms, like furries and bronies, is because they just, like, once you find your own little group to hang with and talk about the fandom and stuff, it's all great, and you never experience any of the drama that goes on. So I managed to survive through the pony fandom, because I was just not, like, real into the public fandom. Yeah, it was genuinely, I had a lot of really good experiences in that fandom. In fact, I almost would say that fandom treated me better than... Well, no, they didn't treat me better, but I had a little bit easier time in the brony fandom than the furry fandom. Because all my stalkers, even the freaking one that came from the pony stuff, originally started on my furry stuff. But yeah, don't let, like, internet reputation of fandoms kill your interest in them. You can make what you want of it. Maybe the reason that I'm having trouble in the furry fandom sometimes is because I'm, like, so into it in public furry spaces.
I think also the furry fandom doesn't exactly have, like, a direct space to, like, make a reference to. Like, you could be a fan of certain movies, fan of certain things.
That's why so many people are, like, weirded out by the furry fandom, because they don't understand what it is, because they don't get that it's, like, it's not based on any one thing in particular, so it can be so many things at once. Like, for me, it's animating and making characters and art. For other people, it's, like, primarily cosplay and Others it's VTubing and a lot of stuff. Cool, I can start on the coloring now. It's gonna be based on the coloring of this one. Save. Warrior Cats made you a furry. I don't know how I didn't get into Warrior Cats. Everyone around me was into Warrior Cats like crazy. But I never read the books, ever. I wasn't much of a reader in school because I had, like, reading force drilled into my brain for so long in school that I just ended up hating reading. At least fiction. I'm not a big fiction reader. I like to read, like, science stuff. Science articles, like a complete nerd. In fact, I probably read more than I ever had in my life now. But it's just not books. I was never really big into fan fiction either. Which probably explains why I'm not very good at writing story material for my characters. Just never practiced it. You guys want edgy, slow burn fanfiction of Cadaver, right?
As Krita gently put his claw hand on your face now.
On your face. Just plop.
Look man, I'm not good at writing fanfic.
I imagined that in the most awkward thing ever. Dude, I don't know, like... He has like another character, there's multiple characters in his like world-ish, but I never draw them. Especially the human ones. I should repost some of those old design concepts I had for him. So different when he had like that hand, tail, claw thing going on.
Oh, I remember that, like the very original one.
Yeah.
Damn. How many years ago was that?
That was... How old is Cadaver now then? That's a good question. As far as like how long ago did I create him? So is Cadaver gonna be like Acid where we age him up with ourselves?
I'm assuming so.
Yeah, I tend to prefer that.
Although now I just imagine old man Cadaver.
I already drew Cadaver as like a little kid. He looks like a snot-nosed little shit face. Which is perfect. Perfect.
I mean, that was quite funny just for like concept.
That was quite enjoyable actually. I don't think I've ever drawn, in my entire life, I've ever drawn a child. Like, I had to make the head real big and the eyes real big to like get the idea across.
According to YouTube, you have.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
That actually lost me a little bit of money though.
I know, but
YouTube claimed that my what was that animation meme?
it was the hot chocolate one?
Ah yeah, the hot chocolate animation meme. They claimed that it was like, it contained children. And that I couldn't monetize it because I was monetizing on the children. And I'm like, this is an animation. And it took months to get them to fix it. And all of the ad revenue for that period was lost, so that sucked. Ooh, I got a little bit of lag there. I do like the style I've drawn him in. Like, it's taken a while to develop it, but I think he still looks like a skull monster, even with like an expressive eyebrows and stuff.
So Cadaver, do you not draw the teeth to make them easy to animate?
Yep, that's it. Why don't I draw the like individual tooths? Yeah, it's just, that's a detail that's a little bit much for animation. And it just gets, you know, it makes it so his face is less busy, because this general area around his face is kind of busy as far as, like, lots and lots of lines. The last thing it needs is to be more busy. The teeth aren't actually teeth, it's the anime tooth lip thing. Oh my
I
god.
think Neo has.
Yeah, Neo has that. How do you find motivation to finish animations once you start? I struggle with that, to be honest. Sometimes I don't. I have a lot of unfinished animations. I have to keep up momentum, otherwise I'll, like, give up on things. It's hard, really. That's one of the biggest things with animation, especially since it takes so long and you're, like, drawing the same frame over and over. Definitely seeing the end result helps keep motivation up.
And of course, seeing when it does well does too as well.
Yeah, definitely.
That was wording, sorry.
Yeah. People liking it, knowing that people have enjoyed it definitely helps. Which is why I kind of lost a little bit of motivation when YouTube started doing that whole...
punishing creators thing.
It's not punishing, I don't know what it is. They're doing something and it's a little out of my control. I need to realize that it's out of my control. It's not that people just suddenly hate all my art, it's just YouTube being stupid. It's very hard, like, I wouldn't recommend drawing on social media for like, to get popular right off the bat, because that's gonna depress you if it doesn't work out, and then you're gonna not want to continue. Overall, almost... I have to want... Oh crap, this is... Gosh darn it.
Don't know.
I've got the grow selection on my fill bucket tool a little too high so I can see it through the lines. But yeah, no, that'll stress you the heck out, and it stresses me the heck out, and I'm like 27, I thought I could handle that.
You can see your art style and hate it. Not possible because it's...
Do you ever see your art style and hate it? Yeah, I do sometimes. That's like a natural thing with art, I think. It's... a lot of people struggle looking at their own art and being happy with it. I think that's just an artist thing in general.
So why did you ditch DA?
Why did I ditch DeviantArt?
Yeah.
So, they updated the site layout not too long ago. Very, very big update. And it was so, like, laggy with all of the big GIFs and animations on my profile that I physically couldn't view my profile without it crashing. Or just freezing up. Like, I couldn't even view my gallery. It might be okay now, but now I've, like, kind of committed to ditching it.
It's one of those things, like, they really messed it up for a lot of people.
That and other social medias like Twitter and Instagram had become more popular for art and more populated, which I could get commissions and things a little easier on those. It was just, it's a little bit of an outdated website. They screwed up the page layout and I was just like, yeah, no, not anymore.
You ever think about the animations, but it's turned out for the better?
What, started out hating it and then it got better? Yeah.
They're making a mistake and you're around the mistake to make it better.
Oh, if I made a mistake that makes it look better? I couldn't think of one right off the bat. Usually my mistakes are just mistakes and they look bad. Ooh, I am lagging like crazy, jeez. Like, I did an animation like 3 times as complicated as this on my iPad, and it was smooth as butter. I may be switching to animating on iPad soon.
You can find a way to stream it, that's also.
Yeah, I'd like to figure out if I can stream using Clip Studio on iPad, but I don't know if I can do that.
Have you ever had to finish an animation that you hated so much?
Oh god, yeah. So, I know you guys liked the loser animation. It was a... Cloud Kid actually, bless him, actually paid me to do that. And, yeah. I'm not good with commission work. If I'm not immediately hella vibing with something, I am going to struggle through it, and I struggled through that thing. You can see some parts of it are, like, intentionally lazy. Not because I, like, you know, wanted to be lazy, but rather because I was getting really, really, really tired of it. Did my best, though. And it has, like, tons of views, so obviously everybody liked it. So yay. All that hard work paid off. And Cloud Kid's awesome for doing that. Like, supporting creators, really cool.
Right, I'm gonna be honest, and this is gonna sound like a nasty one coming from me, just from moderation's perspective.
What?
I might need to start changing to English only because I can't keep up with what's
But there's
going
no
on.
way to, like, actually force English only. Like, you could say it's English only, but that's
I'm
not gonna do
gonna
anything.
say something in the actual chat saying that we're switching to English only, I'm sorry, but non-English characters will be timed out for now.
Okay.
But I can't keep track of what's going on, and I'm spotting some messages which aren't translating very well. They look iffy and points where I would time people out, but I can't tell. Some are nonsensical, some
I feel
are
like your
not.
best option is just completely ignore it. Like, if it's intentionally meant to be like that.
I can't because some people are translating and finding issues.
Man, I can't just ban people for speaking Russian.
I know, I don't know what to do.
I think...
I'm struggling.
How about this? If you guys see someone saying something nasty, do the report thing. Like, report the comment.
Yeah, but it doesn't remove them.
It doesn't remove them, but it helps, like, make them not do that. Pain in the butt. I don't know what the heck I'd do without you, seriously.
Actually, I know some of the people in the chat have been trying to translate the Russian, like, you know, giving people warning.
I saw, like, I don't think it was all Russian, was it? There was other languages as well.
The answer is yes. I do have the power to time out and ban people from doing it. But the problem with the chat moving as fast is I can't keep track of who's doing what, and by the time I get to it, the translate hasn't come up correctly either. That's where I'm struggling to, like, handle who is doing what. And every time I tab out to
Polish, that's what it was.
tab out to actually find out what's going on, I can't keep up. So if someone can translate into Russian correctly, not Google Translate, but actually correctly, could you please tell them to stop being political in there for me?
Yeah,
And just,
please
like,
don't politics.
If I catch it again, I will be timing out, even if it translates incorrectly. If someone wouldn't mind just passing it on for me.
I hate to ask the random users to help me moderate, but I might have to.
I would rather come out correct though than a Google translated mess.
Yeah. What was that thing that someone was saying that was translating bad in that chat box that time? It was like...
I think they were...
they were doing that stupid roleplay thing where they were having like a tickling and pinching fight, and we're like, pinches this person, and it was translating to like the F word for some reason.
I don't think it was in... I think it was something else.
I swear it was the word pinches that wasn't translating right. And I remember thinking it was really funny.
It was a very, like...
You know, it's so funny because I was just because there's like so many of my followers are Russian, I was gonna learn Russian, and I started with like Duolingo, and that didn't work out because Duolingo kind of sucked. But I'm imagining with the current times, Russian translators might be in high demand. I could have gotten like a job or something. Oh, my freaking music. Okay. But yeah, Duolingo was funny because it was like, I just wanted to like learn like some basic stuff. Oh my gosh, my program.
How did you come up with your username, by the way?
What happened? Okay. How did I come up with my username? Oh my goodness, my program's lagging. Yee. Really, it was my first ever username. The first time I ever decided I'm going to get on the internet. With dial-up and everything. And I made my first Gmail, my first email, and I liked winged wolves. That sounds cool, right? Winged wolves are cool. And, but that name was taken. So, it was like, here, just add your birth date. Okay, and that is it.
I don't know if my username's changed like maybe 4 different times. And my first username was edgy as hell.
Nightblade.
I know, right? So bad. The worst thing is, one of my accounts is stuck like that because I can't.
Being named
change
Nightblade
it.
on the internet is like being named Joe in real life. It's like so generic. I'm lagging really bad.
Do you need to restart your computer?
I don't know, I'm not sure why it's doing that. I don't usually get this bad lag. Like, even just switching between frames is kind of hard.
No, it's not September 4th, it's because they're thinking it's month and day, not year.
Oh, no, it's just year. Oh my gosh, I can't.
It is actually might be the end of stream because
This might actually have to be the end of the stream because I can't, like, draw. Or rather, oof, bit of both. Well, I guess that's one reason to start using the iPad to animate.
Yeah, computer can't handle too much.
Yeah.
Not until a decent upgrade pops up. That's gonna be a while. Oh, what the hell? There's echoes in here for some reason. I literally just heard like the echo of like the cabinet there for some reason. I just had like that perfect like resonance voice. We're gonna have a drop kick a child? Yes.
Oh my god.
I mean, come on, he would.
Maybe.
He'd probably do it by accident. Oh, you got a donation.
Oh shit! Aww! Thank you! Gosh, you guys are so nice. That's one thing I never expected when I started making this stuff.
I mean, normally you have like the absolute most chill streams ever. So I usually like you don't need a big moderation team to help out. You have to deal with me.
Oh, removing the onion skin kind of helped. Lag a little bit. But
Do
I
you have
want
any
the onion
like hidden
skin.
programs open maybe?
No, I think it's not having too much fun with the onion skin.
I don't know why, when they're suggesting like could have a drop kicking a child, you know about like guys breakdancing and the child walks up too close?
Yes!
I imagine that gif
Oh, that's so
exactly.
You can see between the times I'm clicking, it's like...
And now you just got the imagery of like cadaver breakdancing in your head.
Can I do this without the onion skin? Maybe. Yeah, this animation is going to be fully shaded and highlighted, so... bit tough on the old computer.
Would everything explode? If the stream suddenly turns off, we know the computer crashed. I've actually kind of realised, like, my keyboard lighting hasn't been on all day.
The keyboard lighting has been on all day?
Off.
Oh,
Like, it hasn't been on.
I think mine's just always on by default.
Mine's supposed to be on by default. I don't know why it's not on.
Oh, I'd like to have this stream go on a little longer, but this...
What were your Discord server? Technically, you have one for your patrons.
I switched it to Patreon only because it was becoming hard to moderate.
Yeah, because I think a lot of the time when it became moderation-wise, we ended up having a lot of our friends to do it, and it just wasn't fair to make them do it. I mean, I know, you know, they're usually fine and happy to do so, but it's also a case of like, we want to be friends, not work colleagues.
Yeah. I say as I make my boyfriend moderate my chats.
I mean, technically I don't have to moderate.
No, of course
I'm
not.
just in here to read the chat, I just happen to have the spanner next to my name. I actually enjoy being here, it's fun to read out the chat and get involved.
As long as you're fine with it.
But it's one of those tiny little things I can do to help out when every now and again outside of making food. What was your least favourite OC?
I mean, if it's a least favorite, it's probably long gone by now, but...
I've just seen that fall on the floor. I'm moving it before we lose it.
Man, I don't know. I mean, if I have an OC, I tend to... If I don't like them, I just get rid of them. Like... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't like the robot thing because it's kind of hard to animate.
Have you ever drawn cadaver, a chipped or cracked skull? I mean, technically, yeah, I've broken the skull.
Have. Oh god, yeah.
I'm sorry. So, very quick story time, this has been told before. The fursuit version of Cadaver used to be stored in a location which unfortunately it could have fallen from, and it did one time, and I genuinely cracked the bottom drawer off.
Ooh.
Luckily, Wing managed to repair it, but oh my god, was I like feeling so bad about that. And because of that, Cadaver stuck around for a lot longer.
Yeah.
Well, you did have a cracked skull in the BNA animation. I forgot about that.
Did he?
Yeah, because everyone was asking, like, are you going to keep like the scar mark from that one scene?
Oh, from the brand new animal one?
Yeah.
Nah. He has magical bone healing abilities, I guess.
He drinks his milk.
Oh my goodness, the lag. This is getting annoying. Yeah, I'm now realizing Clip Studio Paint is like Krita, but without the problems.
I mean, to be fair, some of it could also be like for streaming as well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you didn't actually restart before you started this.
I did actually.
Oh, fair enough. I didn't catch you do it. Do you still have any of those walls of the dorky hair that you animated on Flipnote?
I mean, Acid's kind of one of those, but I kind of updated the style to be a little bit less like that. I really want to do like a tribute to early 2010 Sparkle Dogs.
Oh, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Those are Wolf Dogs.
I've seen Wolf Dogs. They've been on like every stream.
Have I just
And they
absolutely
comment
dismissed
all
it?
the time.
To be fair, the chat moves so fast, I struggle to keep up. Like, I still make one of my favourite gifs of Neo.
Yeah.
2 of them, actually. I love the squishy Neo.
Oh, God. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to, like, quit the stream because now I'm getting brush lag, which is not ideal. Dang it. I'll have to figure out how to... if there is a way to stream on Clip Studio. I'm just pressing buttons and it's not doing anything.
Fear.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I can hear your computer screaming too. Yeah, I'm physically seeing the lag on stream as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think now's probably a good point to save and quit it.
Yeah. Hopefully I can, like, finish it.
Like, I'm pretty sure at this point your computer is going to be flying to Russia.
Yeah, well, there's that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to quit now, though. Well, thank you guys for showing up. Thanks for all the donations. I don't know when this is gonna be out, but hopefully at some point. So, bye.